Could Manchester United's January transfer plans signal a new dawn at Old Trafford? Hey United fans! The January transfer window is just around the corner, and there's plenty to talk about. With our current position in the Premier League table not looking too great, 14th place, ouch. Many of us are wondering what moves the club might make to turn things around. Today, let's dive into some exciting possibilities that could reshape our squad for the better. First things first, what's the situation? Let's be honest, things haven't been going as planned this season. We're sitting in an unusual position for a club of United stature, and it's clear that changes are needed. But here's the catch, we need to be smart about our spending. With the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules in place, we can't just throw money around like in the good old days. So what's the solution? Well, one clever way forward might be looking at players whose contracts are running down. These players could potentially join us for free in the summer, and we could even start talking to some of them as early as January, as long as they're not from Premier League clubs. Pretty smart, right? Let's look at our potential targets. 1. Alphonso Davies, the speed demon we need. Have you seen this guy play? Davies has been lighting up the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich, and at just 24, he's entering his prime years. What makes him such an exciting prospect for United? He's incredibly fast, maybe one of the quickest players in world football. His attacking ability would add a new dimension to our left side. He's young enough to be a long-term solution. He could be perfect for the new system under Ruben Amorim. The big question is, could Davies be the answer to our left-back concerns? With his speed and technical ability, he could be exactly what we need to strengthen our wing-back position. 2. Jonathan David, the goal machine. Goals. We need them. It's as simple as that. Since Ronaldo's departure in 2022, we've been struggling to find someone who can consistently put the ball in the back of the net. Enter Jonathan David. Why should we be excited about David? He's already scored 17 goals this season. He could be a more affordable option compared to other strikers. He's proven himself in a top European league with Lille. He's still young and has room to improve. Think about it. When was the last time we had a striker who could consistently score 20-plus goals a season? David might just be the answer we're looking for. 3. Alex Merritt, a new number 1? Let's talk about our goalkeeper situation. Andre Onana started well, but recent performances have raised some eyebrows. While he's shown flashes of brilliance, consistency has been an issue. Why consider Merritt? He's been one of Serie A's top performers. At 27, he's hitting his peak years as a goalkeeper. He could provide serious competition for Onana. He might be available on a free transfer. The big debate. Should we stick with Onana or bring in someone like Merritt to challenge him? Competition for places is never a bad thing, right? 4. Jonathan Tah, solidifying our defense. With uncertainty surrounding the futures of both Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire, we might need reinforcements at the back. Tah has been impressive for Bayer Leverkusen, and here's why he could be a great addition. Strong physical presence. Experienced at the highest level. Good with the ball at his feet. Could be available on a free transfer. What makes Tah particularly interesting is his experience in a high-pressing system at Leverkusen. Could this make him the perfect fit for United's future plans? The bigger picture. These potential signings raise some interesting questions about United's future direction. Are we moving towards a more modern, high-pressing style of play? Is the focus shifting towards younger, more dynamic players? How will these changes affect our current squad members? Can these additions help us return to challenging for major honors? What does this mean for United fans? If you're a United fan reading this, you might be wondering what all this means for the club's immediate future. While January might not bring immediate reinforcements, it could set us up for an exciting summer rebuild. Think about it. Davies bombing down the left wing, David scoring goals for fun, Merritt providing stability between the posts, and Tah marshalling the defense. It's an exciting prospect, isn't it? The road ahead. United's rebuild isn't going to happen overnight, but smart planning in January could set us up for success in the coming years. These potential signings suggest a clear strategy. Focus on younger players with room to grow. Target players who fit a specific system. Look for value in the market. Build for the long term. What do you think? As United fans, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Which of these potential signings excites you the most? Are there other areas of the team you think need strengthening? Would you prefer to see immediate signings in January instead of waiting for free transfers in the summer? Final thoughts. While our current league position might be concerning, these potential transfer moves show that there's a plan in place for the future. By thinking smart and planning ahead, United could set themselves up for a successful rebuild without breaking the bank. Remember, some of the club's best signings have come from thinking outside the box and planning ahead. Could these potential free transfers be the start of something special at Old Trafford? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Which of these players would you most like to see in a United shirt next season? The future might be closer than we think. Glory, glory Manchester United. Could lightning strike twice? Manchester United eyes Job Bellingham. Remember when Manchester United missed out on Jude Bellingham back in 2020? That one still stings for many United fans. But here's an interesting twist. United might have a second chance at bringing a Bellingham to Old Trafford. This time in the form of Jude's younger brother, Job. The Bellingham you might not know about. While most football fans know all about Jude Bellingham's rise to stardom at Real Madrid, his younger brother Job has been quietly making a name for himself at Sunderland. At just 19 years old, he's already turning heads in the championship with some impressive numbers. 4 goals and 3 assists in 20 championship games. Regular starter for Sunderland. Already capped twice for England under-21s. What makes Job special? His manager, Regis Lubris, can't stop praising him, particularly highlighting his power on the field. But there's more to Job than just physical strength. He's showing the kind of attacking mindset and technical ability that's catching the eye of big clubs, including Manchester United. United's youth movement. This potential move fits perfectly with United's recent strategy. We've seen them bringing in young talents like Cheeto Obi-Martin and Seko Kone, showing their commitment to building for the future. But here's what makes the Job situation different. Reports suggest he might be fast-tracked straight into the first team under Ruben Amorim, learning from past mistakes. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. United's failed attempt to sign Jude Bellingham. Back in 2020, the club pulled out all the stops, gave him a tour of Carrington, had club legends meet with him. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was personally involved. But Jude chose Borussia Dortmund instead. And well, we all know how that turned out. He's now one of the world's best midfielders at Real Madrid. Why this time could be different? There are several reasons why pursuing Job makes a lot of sense for United. 1. He's already proven himself in English football. 2. At 19, he's shown he can handle senior football. 3. He's got over 3 years left on his contract, giving United room to negotiate. 4. Some experts believe he might even have a higher ceiling than his brother. The big questions. This potential move raises some interesting questions. Could Job follow in his brother's footsteps and become a world-class midfielder? Would he fit into United's system under Amorim? Is this the right time for him to make the step up to Premier League football? How would United fans react to getting the other Bellingham? Looking ahead. While it's still early days, and there's no confirmation whether United will make their move in January or wait until summer, this is definitely a story worth following. The younger Bellingham has shown enough promise to suggest he could be a smart investment for United's future. What do you think? As United fans, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Should United go all out to sign Job Bellingham? Would he be ready for first-team football at Old Trafford? How much would be a fair price for a player of his potential? The last word. Missing out on Jude Bellingham was a tough pill to swallow for United fans. But sometimes football gives you a second chance. Could Job Bellingham be that second chance? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. United can't afford to miss out on another Bellingham if he turns out to be anywhere near as good as his brother. Keep an eye on this space. The Bellingham saga at United might not be over just yet.